What's going on to you Pisces out there? So there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways to financially support the channel. Would really appreciate it if you would. Everything from tarot readings, birth chart readings, the books that I have that are on Amazon. I don't do any more clothing as of right now because the Teespring store's prices was absolutely ridiculous. I'm not trying to outprice y'all. So basically, let's get into the reading. And also, before we begin, say hello to my dog, my beautiful dog. I love you so much. And I love you. Wait, hold on, no. I love you. All right, so how precious she is. All right, baby. I'll bathe you after. Now, so for you, Pisces, right, you have the Devil, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So these three cards right here, for you, Pisces, this is pretty much a situation for you, Pisces, where a lot of you have essentially felt very frustrated. You have the Devil and you have the Two of Pentacles. A lot of you have felt very trapped and frustrated when it comes to the way that society has set up standards, right? The way that people date nowadays is so frustrating. The idea that you just can't be straightforward about who you are, see each other out to see if the person is trustworthy, and as time go on, build with one another and actually be with each other successfully. It has to be all these crazy turns and loops and ups and downs and, roller coaster ride and everything. And a lot of you Pisces are feeling right now, right, that love just can't be what it is. It has to be a roller coaster ride. And then the thing about it is that the Ten of Cups now represents, so a lot of you Pisces are actually deciding to, until people can start being a little bit more honest, you will continue to date. Absolutely, you will continue to date. But you're going to be a little bit more precautious whenever it is that you Pisces are actually stepping out to date. You will pay attention to them. You will pay attention to what it is that they're trying to say. You will also pay attention to what it is that they do. The things that they say and that they do have to actually align with one another. Otherwise, you Pisces are not really going to take them very seriously. The Queen of Swords now and the Seven of Wands, all about, and no one better test you. No one better try to like I said, to test you. Make it seem like you won't cut them off, because I'm seeing that you Pisces definitely will cut them off at the drop of a hat like that. You don't care because you're prepared for cutting someone off. A lot of you Pisces, like I said, you're prepared for it. So if they come to you stepping on some disrespectful stuff, I honestly see that a lot of you Pisces will be like, all right, you'll just go on and continue to talk to somebody else. No harm, no foul, no disrespect. And the Six of Cups now represents, well, first and foremost, this will have a lot of other people clamoring after you, right? You'll have but you'll have, that's ironic. But you Pisces will have a lot of people that you cut off because you have this new perspective. They will try to get back in good with you, get back in your good graces, because they will try to see if they can get you, right, to be interested in them, right, and try to see. But also, so they'll come back, right? They'll try to see if that they can get you, right, and keep score and one up on you. But also, this mentality will also have other type of people coming back, because those people, right, this chair is so uncomfortable, but those people, right, will also, some other people will come back due to the fact that, and it's ironic. They know that more than likely you're doing well because they see you Pisces as survivors anyway. So they're looking at it from like a perspective of, because they know that you Pisces are survivors, they're looking at it like, well, you Pisces have to know what it is that you're doing. You have to have a bag, right? You have to know what it is that you're doing in the first place. So the Four of Swords now in the Death card represents, but they don't seem to understand. The ones who come back don't seem to really understand that you Pisces really do not want them at all. And that whatever it is that they thought you were, who they thought you Pisces were in the past, is not actually who you Pisces are anymore. A lot of you Pisces do have the guts to now cut somebody off one time. You know, you'll be patient enough to see who they are. You'll wait, you'll sit back, you'll observe. And then when you Pisces decide that you're going to cut them off, you will do that and you will not return. And that's the same scenario that you Pisces are in with this person. They do not understand that you Pisces don't want anything to do with them. So what is it that they'll do? They'll still try to come around, Six of Cups. They'll still try to come around, say what's up, because they're thinking that you Pisces are the same person 2 years ago, you know, back in 2022. And they don't really understand that 2023 and even now in the fiscal new year, 2024, a lot of you have been doing a lot of changing. Things are changing most definitely for the better for you. So now the Nine of Wands and the Star card are all about how you're ready to meet brand new people. And they're now just coming back, realizing how much of an idiot they were. Because sometimes it doesn't really people don't really register what it is that they have, what they had and have until time goes by. This is why it is that I say that, you know, that's what separates an asset from a liability, right? That's one of the things, right? Liabilities, you'll buy it now and you'll be happy with it right now. But then as time goes on, you'll be like, oh my gosh, why did I buy this? As to where with assets, you'll buy it now and you'll be like, this is stupid. And then as time goes on, the importance of it will start to become more apparent. You'll start to see why it's important. You'll start to see why it's important. You'll start to see that it branches out, that it's not just for one use. It has many different uses. So when it is that you have a person who is an asset to you, it's not just about them just getting something from you. They're also providing value as well, right? A lot of times Pisces, you know, Pisces, y'all need someone that, like I said, honor and integrity, yo, is a very important thing for you Pisces. Like if a person has honor and integrity and they could set a good example, right? Where in other words, these are people that you are proud to be seen with because they set a very good example too, and that they are upright people. Oh my gosh, you Pisces, y'all heart, metaphorically speaking, will jump for joy, right? Because a lot of Pisces, y'all are adaptable. So y'all adapt to the quality of the partner that you're kicking it with. So if a person is upstanding and they're decent, then a lot of you Pisces will adapt to that, and you will be decent as well. And this is where a lot of the Pisces kind of have to kind of decide for themselves to not be too adaptable, because you don't want to be so adaptable. You want to be adaptable, okay? But you don't want to be so adaptable to the point where you are a chameleon. You don't, you get with somebody who's a terrible match, because a lot of the times Pisces, what creates that issue with a lot of you is because you will end up being with a terrible match that you should not be with at all. You should really look at them, critique them, be critical of what's going on with them and their value, and then you should actually leave them alone. But the problem that you Pisces can have sometimes is y'all could be so adaptable to the point where you want to match wherever the person is. So instead of having a certain standard for yourself, and at the very least maintaining that certain set of standard to where you won't hit rock bottom, right, and become totally indecent, right? Sometimes you can match the standard of the person, even if the person is the worst in the world. Then you get with them, and then now it's like you start adapting to how terrible they are. And it's like you Pisces need to understand that there needs to be a certain standard as to where you Pisces will not go below that particular standard. You know what I mean? So where even when you do interact with somebody who's lower than you as far as standard is concerned, integrity, decency, you won't go stoop down to their level just because you're too adaptable. So the Nine of Wands in the Star card now represents how a lot of you Pisces, you're gonna see what else is out here, but at the same time, right, you will see what else is out here, but just remember, do not match everyone's level. Don't do that all the time. You know, there's nothing wrong with being above some people sometimes. Let's clarify the Star card. So to clarify the Star card, we have the Empress, the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and then you have the Knight of Wands. So once again, a lot of you Pisces, really, it's okay to not match the level of your partner. It's okay to be above people sometimes, right? So that lets you know, whatever it is that you see somebody that is dysfunctional, don't go down to their level. If their level is terrible, right? Like if their level is dysfunctional, don't go down there. Don't go down to the basement. You know what I mean? The Empress and the Five of Pentacles represents, let them be as dysfunctional as they want to be. But as long as they are showing you who they actually are as you're getting to know them. The Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor is about how you Pisces as well, it's going to seem like they're going to try to project their nonsense onto you. But don't. Don't allow them to. Don't play the game. Continue to be stable as a rock and move forward and make very good decisions about who they are and who you should date, right? Especially if you have a group of or a number of people, right, options that you could be dating. Don't just date absolutely anyone just because. Pay attention, right? And the Knight of Wands, make the best decision for yourselves. That way you don't feel pressured or feel bad, so therefore you give a person a chance. This is about you and what you want to do. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.